Okay, seriously, this is Kathy Little or me with HCG, and I talk too much. So, I'm going to start this over again because I went way too long and it said, your vlog is too long, and I didn't know how to edit it, so I deleted it, and I just looked up and I saw that I was going the same way again, so I deleted it, and now I'm going to try for the third time, and if it doesn't go this time, then it's just too bad. Okay, I am on P3/4, day 30. I am exactly 2 pounds over LDW today. I'm 0.4 up from where I was yesterday, and which I'm thrilled to death with. And if you hear my situation, you'll understand why. We've had plumbing issues here lately, and not the kind that we have on HCG, but seriously, my house plumbing. And it is, we did a dishwasher thing, and we thought we got it all straightened up, and that part did get fixed. But yesterday or day before, anyway, I realized that we were having problems with the plumbing again, and we had to turn the water off, and this was at like 11 o'clock, I was renting a rotary thing from a place, and in 2 hours I was going to have a house full of people. Luckily, my mom lives right next door, and so anybody that needed to go could go to my mom's next door. But my husband's pretty good at, doing handyman stuff, but he hates plumbing. I hate that he hates plumbing, but poor people have poor ways, so we're going to try to see if we can get something done ourselves with this rotary thing that we had to rent until tomorrow morning anyway. But he had to leave at 3 this morning to go to work, and so this afternoon when he gets off, he's going to come, and I guess they're going to try some more to see if they can get it fixed. Because I really hate to call a professional, and I wasn't going to call a professional over the weekend because that would be astronomical amount of money. And it's not like we don't have water. We have water, I just don't want to drain it because I think we might have roots in our lines, and if that's the case, then I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, which brings me to this point. I mean, I got all kinds of, I'm kind of yo-yoing all over the place today. When things like this happen, it makes us aware of what we have to be thankful for, and like running water in drains at work. You just don't think about that every day. And it's the little things that we need to start paying attention to and to be thankful for every little thing that we have. And not just a number on a scale or, how many people we have in our queue or how many people we have subscribing to us. I mean, not that I don't love that idea. I do, but I mean, I want to get filled with more. And so that's where I'm going to go with this. Okay, I don't even know what I've done here because I've repeated this so many times. Okay, and if I'm repeating this, I apologize, but I'm not going to stop. Okay, I'm on /3/4, day 30, and I've had 5 reds. There you go. See? So yesterday, like I said, this morning I was up 0.4. All of my ups were like over my 2 pound limit was a 0.8, a 0.4, 0.4, 0.2, and then I had a 4 point. 4 pounds over. So all of them have come down. All with the exception of the very first one is a steak day. All the rest of them have come down, just kind of eating clean and to hunger and chug-a-lugging lots of water. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, you'll see here green. That's because those are loads. I'm not positive I'll do 3 days or 2 days or 3 days of loads, but time will tell on that. Also, there are not any more than 5 days on my chart after that. That's because I'm still debating on whether or not to weigh during my P2 this next time. Because I want to get away from being obsessed with food. And that takes me back to where I started to go a minute ago. I saw somebody this morning, and I don't remember who it was, that was talking about emotional eating and how once you realize that you're emotionally eating, it's not as satisfying as it was when you didn't realize what you were doing. And I so agree with that, because yesterday when I realized that I was going to have people in my house in 2 hours and I had no plumbing, I got the cashews and I was like, I'm emotionally eating. I'm emotionally eating. And then it's like, okay, you know it, so stop it. And so I ate about 3 cashews and I put them away. It's like, you're going to eat Chinese, you're going to have a good time, you're going to enjoy yourself, stop eating for no reason. And so that's what I did. So, okay, this is I always use analogies for everything because I'm a visual person. This is my thing. You know how when your babies first start walking, or how they stand up and they're like, ah, and then they boom down, you know? Or they stand up and they're like, and they take a couple steps and they're like, you know, I'm walking, woo, you know, and then they boom down. Okay, that's how I think I'm kind of getting with this hunger thing. I'm kind of like, I kind of think I'm getting it, you know, because yesterday I was like, you're not hungry, put the cashews down. And then we ate Chinese. I wanted the crab rangoon more than I wanted anything else, so I ate them first. And then I had Szechuan beef, and we all had like lunch and entree things. I had some Szechuan beef, probably a tablespoon or less of rice, because I'm not into that as much. And I was like, I'm done. Does anybody want the rest? And they took it, and I was like, good, I'm good. I'm totally good. And then they talked about dessert, and I'm like, you know, I don't really want any right now. I'm full. I don't need any dessert right now, but can you push me, you know, can you scoop me up some, and we'll put it in the freezer, because they were going to have, I don't know if I said this already or not, but apple crisp and vanilla ice cream, because that's what my sister wanted for her birthday. And so I said, can we just scoop me up some and I'll eat it later when I'm hungry? And about 7:30, I thought, I think I want my ice cream and my crisp. And I ate it. Love it. So, and then later on, but see, I was like, aha, I think I get it. I think I get it. And then I ate some pistachios when everybody left. So, boom, I went down. But I'm standing up. I'm wobbling, but I'm standing up. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm all over the board here, people. I am so sorry, because I've done this so many times I don't remember what I said. But anyway, so the emotional thing, and I understand what that means. And then HCG Wanna Be Me is reading Made to Crave. A girlfriend and I started that book this week. 3 of us actually at work. One girl who had gastric bypass just fairly recently. She's lost 90 pounds. And another girl who's very athletic stick, and myself. And so we are reading the first chapter and discussing it tomorrow. And I would love to get into little book clubs and things like that, because on things that I think will get us to grow and mature and enrich us. And I said, and I'm gonna miss people, and I apologize. But I know I have talked to, and in no particular order, because I love all of these people, Lori HCG Crazy, Donna Giving It My All 2011, Becky, LaJana, Ms. HCG Girl. I've talked to all of them before, as far as you know, wanting more and wanting this to be a lasting thing forever and ever, and how important it is to master it, and that I don't want to dwell on it forever. And I think that that it's kind of funny, because there's a lot of people who are kind of in the same boat that I am right now. We've done this and we've played with this thing for a couple of years. Some of us, like Donna and Lori, and Ms. HCG Girl, have mastered it. Some of us are still working, work in progress. But none of us want to keep doing this yo-yo thing forever. I mean, nobody that I talk to wants to do this as a diet forever. And so I think that I noticed, and I've talked to them about how there's a lot of people who are kind of, P3 before, they kind of just fell off the face of the earth. There's more P3ers kind of hanging in here and vlogging, which I love. I love that. And the fact that we are talking about what's our problems and what's working for us, and talking through issues, because I think that this healing process in all of this is what will actually get us over the hump for life. And that's what we need. But this Made to Crave book, I'm doing that. I ordered a couple other books, and I'm anxious to get started on those after this one, and I'll talk more about those later. Also, another shout out. I haven't talked to her personally before, but we've mentioned each other before, and we've talked on MyFitnessPal. But I've got her name right this time. Her name is Carol Comboy. And so I want to give her a shout out, and I would love for her to vlog because she's in P3 as well, and she's doing exercise and stuff. She's Healthy Hippie's mom, and so I'd like to see where she's at right now. I was going to exercise, and I haven't got it accomplished yet. Also, quickly, one more thing. I saw on Facebook today where someone asked where Slim Steve was. I have no idea. But they also asked about Runkman. And I thought, yeah, I wonder what he's doing. So I thought, I'll just ask him. And so I sent him a text, and I said, how you doing? And I thought if he answers me, fine. If he doesn't, fine, And it wasn't long, and he was like, I'm doing fine. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to talk to you. And I said, you did a vlog. And he said his camera was broken, but that he would see what he'd do. And I said, so what have you been up to? And he told me some stuff, and I said, okay, I'll tell you what. If it's okay with you, I will tell everybody that I talked to you, that you are doing fine, and that we will hear from you soon. So for everybody who is interested in what Runkman's doing now, he's going to fill us in. I'm not going to tell you anything. I know a little bit, but very little, and but I'm not going to spoil his surprises. So I'm anxious to see him again. And anyway, I'm going on beyond it. If you're on P2, I hope that you are dropping it like crazy. If you are in P3, I hope that you are stabilizing. And if you're in P4 like I am, I hope you get it. I'll talk to you later.